Hi, Tanner.
Hey,
Hey, what was the feeling last night? And obviously, that really kind of motivated you guys today.
yeah, it was definitely a hard loss. We fought back into it, but started out slow. Bad first half, but I think definitely this morning we all had a different mindset that we really can't wait around to get a game going. And I think today we jumped on them early and just kept our foot on the pedal.
Yeah, yeah. You personally too. You rarely have a off shooting game. Had sort of had one yesterday. Personally, did you kind of feel like, hey, I'm going to bounce back?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to get this win. They got us last year and then they got us last night, so it was definitely kind of like a revenge game. So I think that I just wanted to play my heart out for my team and get the win for us.
You guys throughout the year have talked about how difficult it is when you're on the winning side, winning that first game and then coming back and getting the team's best shot the second time around. So now that you were on the other side of it, what was that like?
Yeah, it was definitely different. Coach came in yesterday after the game. He was like, well, we've never been in this situation, so we definitely got to change what we were doing. And I think we're definitely more hungry this game. And I think it really showed. I mean, physically, I think we played our game and we just gave it to them.
Loud and Love reached 1,000 career rebounds. I'm wondering in the locker room, did that even come up? You guys usually don't get that excited about,
No,
individual
I
stuff.
don't even think we knew that.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a big milestone for him. I mean, he's an animal on the glass, so we definitely have to give him some love.
Yeah. Hey, Tanner, how would you kind of assess the season? We're, I think, 11 games in now. Been kind of a weird start to the year. Where do you feel like you guys are at?
I think we're in a really good spot. It's always things to work on. I think definitely defense right now is a point we need to work on. I think we could be a really great defensive team. Coach has talked about that every day. And I think once we put our mind to it, we can definitely be a great team. But once we just get that mentally in our heads that defense wins games, not offense, we'll be a really, really special team.
And you personally have kind of stepped up. You're the leading scorer now. Do you feel like you're comfortable in your role offensively and everything?
Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable. The game's really starting to slow down for me. I feel a lot more comfortable just off ball screen, shooting the ball. Just confident in myself overall. And I think that's definitely a huge plus for me. I've been working on that for a long time, just getting confident. It's definitely a hard thing just to feel confident in your game because you always feel like you need something to work on. But I think once I step out there, I just kind of play my game. Don't let anything get to me. Stay level-headed. Keep the guys in the game for sure.
Both Alex and James had season highs and points today. What was it like seeing those guys be able to get more minutes and make such an impact?
It was definitely fun to see those guys start hitting shots. They're amazing shooters. It's definitely good to see the ball going for them and build their confidence up for the next games and the future games. So it's definitely nice to see them get in the game and make an impact.
Anything else for Tanner?
Stu's asking a question. No, you're muted, I think, brother. Stu had a question for you, Tanner. I'm relaying. He just wanted your comments on just how well the bench played.
I think the bench really helped out to get the depth kind of. I think for all those guys, it was a good confidence booster, like I said before. Carrying the next game, we got a big week tomorrow or next week in Cleveland State. So it's definitely good to see guys start playing well, get confident in themselves, and really just come along. I mean, Alex is coming along a long way, starting to feel really good shooting the ball, and I think it's really, really good to see him start making shots.
Yeah. Do you kind of keep an eye, at least a little bit, on the league race and what other teams are doing? Cleveland State 7-0.
Yeah, I mean, you always keep an eye on it, but you don't really let that affect you a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to focus on yourself, on your team, and the next opponent. So I think that's definitely a big factor for us. You can't get too caught up in the race because you can't control what the other teams are doing, how the other games go. You just got to stick with your own game plan.
Yeah.